Deuteronomy 25. I read from the Institute for Scripture Research, the ISR, because it takes a direct translation from Hebrew to English, Greek to English, and Aramaic to English. Yah is the Elohim of the heavens and the earth, the first and the last, and the only. And his son Yehoshua died on a stake for the sins of all of humanity more than 2,000 years ago, and the letter J is about 600 years old. And Yah is a very jealous El. He doesn't even want the names of idols and mighty ones to come to our lips. Deuteronomy 25. When there is a dispute between men, then they shall come into judgment, and they shall be judged, and the righteous declared righteous, and the wrongdoer declared wrong. And it shall be, if the wrongdoer is to be struck, that the judge shall cause him to lie down and be struck in his presence with the number of blows according to his wrong. 40 strikes he gives, but no more, lest he strike him with many more blows than these, and your brother be degraded before your eyes. Do not muzzle an ox while it is threshing. When brothers dwell together, and one of them has died and has no son, the widow of the dead man shall not become a stranger's outside. Her husband's brother goes in to her and shall make her as his wife and perform the duty of a husband's brother to her. So he has sex with her, and bam, becomes he becomes her husband, and vice versa, wife. And it shall be that the firstborn son which she bears does rise up from the name of his dead brother, so that his name is not blotted out of Israel. But if the man does not desire to take his brother's wife, then let his brother's wife go up to the gate of the elders and say, my husband's brother refuses to raise up a name for his brother in Israel. He does not agree to perform the duty of my husband's brother. The elders of his city shall then call him and speak to him, and he shall stand and say, I have no desire to take her. And then his brother's wife shall come to him in the presence of the elders, and remove his sandal from his foot, and shall spit in his face, and answer and say, thus it is done to the man who does not build up his brother's house. And in Israel his name shall be called the house of him who had his sandal removed, and beaten with it. When men fight with one another, a man and his brother, and the wife of one shall draw near to rescue her husband from the hand of the one striking him, and shall put out her hand and take hold of him by the genitals. Then you shall cut off her hand. Your eye does not pardon. You shall not have in your bag different weights, a heavy and a light. You shall not have in your house differing measures, a large and a small. You shall have a perfect and right weight, a perfect and right measure, so that they prolong your days on the soil which Yah your Elohim is giving you. I mean, if she was in the right for defending her husband, then I don't think you should cut off her hand. But if she's in the wrong, then I mean, like, I guess this is way older days. You don't do this stuff anymore. But I mean, in some countries, if you're caught stealing whatever hand that you stole with, you lose it. So I mean, I guess it is a real thing still. I don't know. I think if she deserved it, then she deserved it. But I think if she was actually defending him, rightfully so, then I don't think she should deserve it. For all who do these, and I think if two women are fighting it out too, and then a husband intervenes and attacks the woman, I think it should be the same thing. Lose your hand, whatever hand you used. If she deserved it, if she didn't deserve it, if she didn't deserve it, then you would lose your hand. And if she did deserve it, then it'd be the same thing. No punishment on their part. For all who do these and all who do unrighteously are an abomination to Yah your Elohim. Remember what Amalek did to you on the way as you were coming out of Mitzrayim, how he met you on the way and attacked your back, all the feeble ones in your rear. Then you were tired when you were tired and weary, and he did not fear Elohim. Therefore it shall be, when Yah your Elohim has given you rest from your enemies all around in the land which Yah your Elohim has given you to possess as an inheritance, that you blot out the remembrance of Amalek from under the heavens. Do not forget. Forgiving and forgetting are very different things.